Jesus made it clear that he wanted his disciples to be servants. He found them a couple of times arguing over who was the greatest. And he answered the question, and he made it clear the greatest would be the servant of all. And when he said that too, he clarified that, and he said, not like the world, not when they get special hats and coats and robes and sit at the front of buildings and they are served, but to actually serve, to be that person that cares. And this is how he chose. He came not to rule or dominate, but born in a stable. He came to serve, and we need to serve. Servanthood is hard. It's part of the cross. Amen. I don't think anybody in their nature, natural man, has any desire to be a servant. We all want to be kings. We want to be adorized. We want to hear our names chanted by the heavens and have all authority. Amen. But I think maybe the greatest call would be just to be, amen, a servant in the household of God. Amen. And there are plenty of opportunities for us in the world to take the role of a servant. We can do it at work. We can do it at home. We can do it in our relationships, in our friendships. We can see ourselves as someone that can be there in a time of crisis or need. One of my best friends was dying of MS. He was bedridden and couldn't move. And he asked me, "What's love?" And I gave the traditional answers. But then I asked him, "What do you think love is?" And he said, "It's when your wife will change your poopy diaper twice a day." And I thought, my God, that is the essence of love. Not what I get, but what I can do. We need to live lives that have value. Amen. And we need to be willing to be the janitor, the nursery worker, amen, the usher, whatever role there is that needs to be filled, we can say, I'll do that. And if we make that decision, we make the decision to imitate Christ, and something activates in our life that can take us to another realm of experience, to a life of purpose and meaning. In fact, I have seen time and time again that Christians that are discouraged and are having real difficulties in their walk, that so many times this is simply because they have lost their heart of servanthood, and they have to rededicate and resubmit themselves, amen, to the call of God.